Hello, and welcome to Enough and Evolving podcast. I'm your host, Tyona Vallejo, Master Certified Life Coach and Mindfulness Expert, helping you reclaim confidence, break through unhelpful patterns, and manifest the relationships in life you desire. Now let's get started. Hello, and welcome to the very first Enough and Evolving podcast. Here is what you can expect from this show. My hope is that this show will be a safe space for you to come as you are and build trust that you are enough and that you'll find support and inspiration to learn new ways that can help you evolve into the version of you that has created the life that you desire. Some of our topics will include learning new ways to be present, feeling safer in your body, building confidence and self-trust so that you can do the things that you want to do in your life, going after the big goals, healing from emotional challenges, and having the relationships that you desire. And since it is the start of a new year, 2026. Today, I would love to talk about what stops us from doing the things that we want to do, right? We all are most likely in that new fresh start momentum of the new year where we're thinking of all the things that we want to do this year. We want to lose the weight. We want to get fit. We want to get a new job or a promotion, or we want to work on better habits, healthier habits, or maybe start dating or improve relationships. Now, we have all these great ideas on what we want to do, but a lot of times we end up quitting on ourselves. I think this, the second Friday, they say, is Quitter's Day for your New Year's resolutions. 80%, they've done studies, 80% of the people that set these goals, these New Year's resolutions, end up quitting on that day. And so there is something bigger that is happening here that we are all experiencing. And this is something I really want to address today. And that is the reason that we don't follow through isn't because that you are lacking something intrinsically in some way, that there's something wrong with you. It's that your nervous system is wired to protect you. So if your new goal is requiring you to get out of your comfort zone, to do something new you've never done before, maybe that's having difficult conversations or putting yourself out there in ways that make you feel vulnerable, then the nervous system will respond with signals to the mind and body for protection. This might look like you feeling unmotivated, thinking, oh, it's just too hard. And it's easier just to grab maybe takeout and watch some Netflix or just avoid that hard thing that you're wanting to do. So one of the personal things that I can share with you that reflects this exact experience is in this podcast. This has actually been a vision of mine for a very long time. Many people have asked me, when are you starting your podcast? Do you have a podcast? Why aren't you doing a podcast? But the truth was, I wasn't ready. I've had all these excuses. My brain would come up with all these things like, oh, I'm not sure exactly what I'd talk about. Or what if I run out of things to talk about? Or who's even going to listen? Or what if I say something offensive and hurt someone's feelings? On and on, my brain would go, right? And so here we are, a decade later after I've started my coaching business and been teaching mindfulness and yoga. And I'm finally ready to commit to sharing on this platform. So where in your life do you relate to this story? Where have you been thinking about doing something, but not exactly taking the steps? Or maybe you've taken some steps, but then you've forgotten about it or just let it go. You've done that January Quitter's Day, right? Now, some of you may know me for a while and you may say, well, wait a minute, you seem so confident. You've shown up on social media for so many years, but somehow this was different in my brain. My nervous system did not feel safe doing this. It was different. And after a deep dive into my nervous system regulation over the last year, I've learned many different ways to support myself that have allowed me now to show up and do this new thing. So if you're wanting to accomplish something new this year that you've been, again, thinking about or putting off because you're feeling stuck in uncertainty or doubt, it is my hope that you recognize this is no mistake. You are hearing this now. And this is your sign that it is possible for you, that you are capable of this goal, this vision, this dream. There's nothing wrong with you. You simply haven't been taught how to use the system that you're operating. And by the system, I'm talking about your human machine, your mind, your body, the full being that makes up your nervous system. So the question of the day is, what stops us from doing the things that we want to do and show up confident in our lives? And the answer is the nervous system. Now, without getting technical about the specifics of what the nervous system does and all of that it entails, it's essential just to understand that your nervous system is always in charge of protecting your survival. It is always scanning the environment for cues of safety or danger. And if you want to do something that is new, you have to teach your mind and your body, your nervous system, that it is safe to evolve in this area. While there may be different strategies and tools that you can do to do this, today I'm going to teach you one of the simplest, the most basic, the foundational tool that has worked profoundly for my clients, myself, and many, many others. I actually have been teaching this for far longer than I understood what was really happening, how this was really transformational and helpful to people's progress, to people's personal growth. And so to demonstrate this, I'd like for you to take a moment just to pause. Now, I understand maybe you're walking, driving, doing a chore of some sort. That's fine. You can continue doing that, but just take a moment here and look around your environment and ask yourself, am I safe? Am I safe? So maybe you look around your room or whatever it is, wherever you're at, and you ask yourself that question and you figure out that logically in this moment, yes, most likely, most of us are safe. There's not anything that is going to take us out in this moment. There's not like a tiger running after us. And so maybe you notice that you are logically safe, but maybe you're not feeling safe. That is important to recognize. Maybe you are feeling anxious, worried, fearful. Maybe you're feeling annoyed, whatever it is. Just take note that that is what you're feeling. And as most of us will notice that we're, again, safe in the moment, I'd highly encourage you to connect with your breath and the feeling of being safe in your body, noticing what that feels like, really just immersing yourself in that feeling. Maybe it feels like you feel very grounded, you feel whole, you feel connected to yourself, you feel present. But just notice what that feels like in your body to feel safe in this moment. And repeat it to yourself. Say to yourself, I am safe. And breathe. Breathe it in. I am safe. Notice how that just starts to gently regulate, calm your nervous system down. Just really brings you into a very calm feeling. Now, again, if you're not feeling that, that's totally normal too. You could be feeling unsafe for whatever reason. You could be feeling, again, fearful, anxious, any of the above. And it's important that you don't gaslight yourself by saying, I am safe and not feeling it. And so instead, just recognize what it is you're feeling and take a moment just to process what it is that you are feeling, because a lot of times we're not even aware. We're not even aware of our own experience, our own feeling. We're so stuck in our mental chatter. We're so stuck in our brains that we don't take time to drop in to connect into the body. And so just recognizing what it is you're feeling. And if you're feeling safe, acknowledging I am safe. And if, again, you're not feeling safe, asking yourself, what do I need to feel safe in this moment? I often like to place a hand on my heart, a hand on the belly, to really feel that connection from my thinking mind to my body as I speak to myself. And as you practice this, feeling safe in your body, feeling connected to what it is that you're feeling, your body is going to listen. It's going to pay attention, and your nervous system is going to feel nurtured, and your nervous system is going to start to respond. It's going to start to adapt. It's going to feel more resilient, and from that place, you're going to feel more capable of taking on new tasks towards your goals. So again, my suggestion is that you start to check in with yourself and notice how you're feeling and ask yourself, am I safe in this moment? And start to connect with what it feels like to feel safe in your body and your mind. Just start to notice, ask yourself, what do I need to feel safe? And the more you practice feeling safety, the more that you are going to feel motivated, feel ready to build and take steps towards your goals. So, because when your nervous system knows better, you do better. Now, I really hope that you practice this simple technique regularly, because the more that you practice it, the more progress, the more effect that you will experience in your life. And I would love to hear from you on how it goes. So thank you again so much for tuning in. And if you've received value from this episode, please be sure to share it with a friend and hit subscribe. And I'll meet you here next week. Until then, remember, you are enough and you are evolving.